Hello everyone, it's Father back again for my weekly video update. I hope that you had a wonderful week and that you're looking forward to the upcoming weekend. Today, if you're watching this video on Friday, February 2nd, is the first Friday of the month. So that means that we have Adoration of the Blessed Sacrament going on in the chapel as we do every Friday. But because it's first Friday, we will have confession beginning at 6:30 this evening, and then benediction at 7 p.m. Tomorrow, Saturday, is the first Saturday of the month, February 3rd. We will have Mass at 9 a.m., followed by devotion to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. And February 3rd is also the feast of St. Blaise, Bishop and Martyr. And on the feast of St. Blaise, we traditionally bless throats, as he is the patron saint of those with throat ailments. And we place the blessed candles on your throat and invoke the intercession of St. Blaise upon you. So if you would like to receive that St. Blaise blessing, we will be doing that in conjunction with the 9 a.m. Mass Saturday morning, February 3rd. A few updates for your week ahead. This weekend at Mass, we're going to be doing the in-pew process for the annual appeal for Catholic Ministries. We do this every year, but if you're new, the annual appeal funds the various ministries that cross the boundaries of our parishes. So they're ministries that are part of the entire archdiocesan family, and they depend on the annual appeal for funding. Various things like Catholic Charities, various programs that help our brothers and sisters who are in need. There are also parish grants that are part of the annual appeal for Catholic Ministries, and St. Mark has benefited from those parish grants over the years. It has funded, helped to fund various staff positions and also programs. And that's why St. Mark is featured very prominently in the video for this year's annual appeal, which, if you haven't done so already, I would highly encourage you to watch. There's a link to it in the email that I sent to you today. So you can see how we have transformed our religious education program here in our parish to be a family faith formation program, no longer sort of a drop. We used to call it drop and shop. The parents would drop their kids off and then they go off and do other things. But religious education now is in a family model. So our parents are modeling for their children what it means to continue to grow in faith and to make faith an important part of everyone's life. So we have seen over the last few years how this has really transformed the lives of many of our families. And the annual appeal highlights that for this year because, as I said, our program has benefited first and foremost from the rebates that come back to the parish from what you give to the appeal, but also from grants to the appeal. So one thing I like to do every year is try to increase our percentage of participation in the appeal. So last year we were at about 29%, which, believe it or not, is one of the higher numbers throughout the Archdiocese. I'd like to see if maybe we could break 30 this year, to have 30% of our households support the appeal. So even if you give a very modest gift to the appeal, it just shows our support of the ministries and the mission of our Archdiocese. And you know, I hate to have to say it, but just so you are aware, nothing that is collected from the annual appeal goes to pay legal fees or settlements or is part of the bankruptcy process at all. All of that money is segregated specifically for mission, so it is not part of any of those things. This Monday is the last day to put in your orders for our Youth Ministry Super Bowl fundraiser for pit beef and turkey sandwiches. Unfortunately, we're not going to be eating those watching the Ravens this year, but you know, there's always next year. So if you would like to order a sandwich or multiple ones to support our youth ministry, please do so before Monday, February 5th. And as I have been saying now for a little while, Lent is literally right around the corner. It's 10 days or so away. Ash Wednesday is. So it's time to kind of start thinking about what Lent's going to look like. Our Ash Wednesday schedule is in the email that I sent to you today. The Lent flyer will be in your bulletin, a print version in your bulletin. It is online now in my email and on our website. Please take a look at that, see what's going on. Plan to take part in that. A couple things to highlight. This Lent we're going to be having Eucharistic adoration in addition to our usual Thursday and Friday. Also have it on Wednesday from 9 to 3. We are in the year of the Eucharistic revival in our country, so we wanted to add extra time for Eucharistic adoration. So if you can support that by committing to an hour anytime during Lent, please do so. We really need a lot of people's support to make that happen, and you can find the link to the sign up in the email that I sent to you today. And then the other thing is the parish mission. We're going to be having a parish mission on March 3rd, 4th, and 5th with Father Jim Prophet. It's called I'm Not Okay, You're Not Okay, and That's Okay. And that's not okay. Sorry, got that wrong. I think it's going to be a great time, a time of Eucharistic adoration, a time of healing, a time to really come before the Lord in a very specific and intentional way as Easter draws closer and closer. So again, that's March 3rd, 4th, and 5th at 6:30 in church. Thanks for taking some time to watch this week's video update. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you at Mass. God bless you.